So we're going to switch gears from particle physics to evolutionary biology. Is everyone in favor of that? Okay. So there's this fish in the deep sea. It's called the anglerfish, and you've seen them. They have gigantic teeth and things hanging off of their head that make light. Which is just weird, right? But that's not the only weird thing about them, because sometimes, turns out, there's so much ocean and so few anglerfish that when a male anglerfish and a female anglerfish see each other, it's very important that they never part. Because it's very unlikely that a female anglerfish will see a male anglerfish at the moment in which she actually needs him, which is not very frequently, it turns out. I think some of us know what that's like. So when a male anglerfish sees a female anglerfish, he bites her, and that's not unusual. I mean, we all bite each other sometimes. But it is unusual in that the female anglerfish has an enzyme in her skin that dissolves the male anglerfish's flesh until he becomes a part of her body. Which, you know... I love my wife. I might go that route. But he basically senesces into her body, and their circulatory systems fuse until he becomes a sperm-producing parasite on her side. And this song is about that. It's about being happy. I honestly did not think that was a joke. I love you, honey. This song is called the Anglerfish song. Yes, it's true that I once went through life as a guy who always had to rhyme life with strife. Yes, I've been burned and I've been spurned, and through it all, my friends, I've learned that love is not about whether you get stabbed, it's how slow the knife gets turned. But my friends, I found an animal who doesn't feel this pain, and my life is so much better now that I can feel this in. Because you can't eat the knife if you live your life without light. You can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. The deep-sea dwelling anglerfish never has to find a mate. They are always there together when it's time to procreate. See, one dark night a young male bites a female on her side, and then slowly he becomes a sperm-producing parasite. And if we can say he lives at all, he lives until she dies, and until that day he literally never leaves her side. Oh, you can't eat the night life without light, and you can't eat the dish if you've only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. For years this rule has kept me out of hopeless despair. You simply do not feel what is always there. I ask my brain to entertain. The pain is the same. That if I feel it all the time, can you really call it pain? Yeah, I don't have any friends and I don't have any hair, but neither does the anglerfish, and she doesn't care. Oh, you can't eat the night if you live your whole life without light. You can't eat the dish if you only ever eaten fish, and you can't feel alone if it's all you've ever known. Yeah, the deep-sea anglerfish has no reason to be happy, but she has no freaking idea what else to be. Venn diagrams. Were you guys looking at a bunch of Venn diagrams? I love Venn diagrams. And it occurred to me a Venn diagram. Two circles. One circle is the people within 250 miles that I would want to hang out with. And then there's the people who are currently in this building who I would want to hang out with. And those two circles are one circle. This is a really amazing thing, and I'm having a freaking great time, so thank you for that. I have one more song to play for you. Raise your hand if you like Star Wars. Keep your hands up if you like Star Trek. Some extra hands went up, that was good. This song is about Star Trek. The first verse of this song is from the perspective of a young ensign. Didn't say which one. Ensign Row. You don't know. Yeah, and I had another joke here, but I just got thrown off. It's from his perspective on the day of his first command, which for those of you paying attention was Stardate 42695.3. Stardate 42695.3 was a pretty big day for me. I was given my first command, but it turned out to be more difficult than I planned. So I went to Riker and said, what if I fail? What if I freeze up with the Borg on our tail? What if the choice I make is wrong? And Riker said to me, Wesley, give me a break. It's arrogant to think you'll never make a mistake. But when you're in that position, you only have to ask yourself one question. You ask, what would Captain Picard do? What would Captain Picard do? Yeah, he'd ensure the safety of his ship and his crew, and then complete the mission, and he'd make himself a better person, and bring peace to the galaxy, and he'd do it for free. Oh yeah, that's what Captain Picard would do. I just woke up after 3 centuries and my first thought was of money. This is a slightly more obscure plotline, but I'm sure you guys remember it. Not that my family was gone, but this bald guy in a jumpsuit said to me that they'd abolished currency. Everything I worked for was gone. Oh, there was nothing to withdraw. So I said to him, what do you invest in if you don't have big corporations? He said, we invest in ourselves. And maybe I should try that out for myself, because that's what Captain Picard would do. Yeah, that's what Captain Picard would do. Oh, he'd ensure the safety of his ship and his crew, and then complete the mission. And he'd make himself a better person. He'd bring peace to the Federation and earn the Klingons' admiration. Oh yeah, that's what Captain Picard would do. Oh, remember when he told us to remove the saucer section? Even though we were at Warp 9, there was no objection. And yeah, we could have killed the Borg using Hugh, but we agreed with the captain it was the wrong thing to do. And even after he was tortured for 40 days and nights, he told that Cardassian that there were 4 lives. Now you're confused and the choice is too hard. Just think of Captain Picard.